Hey everyone! In this video I'm going to show you exactly how to be a good crew member on a destroyer in Foxhole. Let's get started. So let's get started with the destroyer layout, also known as a DD. Inside the destroyer we have three compartments. The back compartment, known as the infantry room, the middle compartment, known as the engine room, and the front compartment, known as the ammo room. Think of the destroyer as a moving bunker base. In the ship, we have four doors, two in the back and two in the front. If the damage control leader tells you to, close them by pressing E. Don't close the doors unless you are told to, because if you close them and the water level will rise, you won't be able to open them due to water pressure. In the ship, we always move counterclockwise, which means your right shoulder should always face the right wall. The marked area is the loader zone, so try not to move there if you can. You can take a shortcut through the blue area if necessary, but never use the red area unless there's a hole to fix. At the front compartment, right after the gun, there is no counterclockwise flow, because the red area is only for the loader. So, you'll have to go back and forth there. Be careful not to block each other. I recommend avoid this spot at your first time in the DD because it's trickier to move around there. Let's start with the basic role of the ship, damage control. Your job is to find and fix holes. This is your damage control kit. Make sure to save your kit so you can pull it automatically next time. Also, make sure your gas mask has a filter inside. If you see a hole, grab your hammer by pressing 1 and spam left click on it. Remember, don't hold left click, just tap it. Always repair before bucketing, unless the damage control leaders tells you to. If you don't have BMATs, go to the back compartment, grab 40, and keep hammering. If you're in the front, you can use the BMAT stored inside the ammo storage, but only use it if you are in combat. Remember to call out where the hole is. For example, hole back left, hole mid right, hole front right. Clear and simple. As you can see, I'm moving the camera to check if there are holes in ship.
Hold back left one.
To move the camera, press the mouse wheel and move your mouse. I always recommend zooming in and when you're in ship. You can
Right
do that
one.
by holding Control and scrolling the mouse wheel. I'm sitting in a spot that doesn't block anyone, and I'm scanning around to spot holes. If you can, fix the holes from the stairs. And when you have time, grab some newbie mats so you're ready for whatever's coming. After fixing all the holes, start power bucket. This means sitting in the back compartment and filling buckets. After you fill a bucket, drop it by holding Alt and left clicking on it. When you run out of buckets, pull more and repeat. Don't skimp on the buckets. Every DD should have around 6,000 buckets. Only throw the water to the sea. If you're out of combat, never bucket in a place that blocks other player. Sometimes it rains, and when that happens, water will get in the ship. No matter how much you're going to bucket, it won't help. So if you don't see any holes in the water, it's still coming in. Just ignore it. Next up is the Bucket Man. He has the same kit as damage control. Use this role if the water reaches knee level or if there's a large hole. More on that later. Have two guys sit in the red marker and just power bucket. Before combat, pull 20 buckets and drop them on the ground so you will have more spire buckets. Remember to take them from the ground every 5 minutes or they will auto-submit to the ship. When crossing hexes, submit the buckets to the ship or they will despawn. Never stand on the blue marker because it blocks damage control. Two people can fit in the red marker comfortably. The submarine torpedo and the storm cannon shell can cause large holes in the ship. This hole can only be fixed with metal beams. You need 35 metal beams to fix one large hole. Before entering the storm cannon area or enemy territory, where subs might be around, have two people pull metal beams to the ground from this position. To pull, keep them in your inventory and press Shift and V. Repeat until you have at least 120 beams. Remember to only have 30 beam mats on you, so you won't be over-encumbered when moving the beams. Spread the beams out into the middle and front compartments until you have 60 beams in every compartment. Drop them by pressing Shift and V. Have one guy at each compartment to move the beams. Every 5 minutes, it will auto-submit to the ship. When crossing hexes, submit them all to the inventory room or they'll despawn. If you are fighting, don't waste time moving metal beams back to the inventory. When you're crossing hex, let them despawn. If there's a large hole, grab a metal beam and left-click on the hole to repair it. Then repeat the process. Remember to keep moving counterclockwise. When entering a flooded compartment, save your stamina before going inside. Also, call out the person remaining for the large hole as you repair it. If there is a large hole in front of the front gun and the loader needs to load the front gun, have only one guy repairing there, because you need to remember that there is no counterclockwise after the front gun, because the left side is a loader area. If the loader doesn't need to load the front gun, have four guys going in counterclockwise around the gun and repairing the hole. More than four will cause a problem. Remember to have at least three guys power bucketing in the back compartment. If there is too many guys moving metal beams, provide help by power bucketing. Don't close the doors unless you're being told to. If needed, press Shift E near the door and press on the seal bulkhead icon. If there's a big hole in the middle compartment and the doors to the rear compartment are closed, grab the metal beam, look for where the hole is, like I'm doing, and press left click until it works. To climb the ladder with the metal beam, drop it next to the ladder by pressing Shift and V, then press spacebar to climb the ladder. Right after, press V and start climbing. This might not be possible in update 62, but for now, keep doing it, it works. When fighting a sub, the DCO will call for two damage control crew to move depth charges to the launcher. Submit your BMATs and keep only 30 on you to move faster. One person runs to the depth charges, the other submits them to the launcher by pressing V near it. Next up is the loader. Make sure to save your kit so you can pull it automatically next time. Also, make sure your gas mask has a filter inside. Every destroyer needs 3 loaders, 2 for the back gun and 1 for the front gun. The back loaders follow the blue route shown here. The front loader follows the red route. To load the guns, press E to interact with the ammo room. Same thing in the inventory room. If you're in the back, you'll see crates of shells. If there are no shells in the inventory, right-click on the crate and submit it to the stockpile. Load by simply going to the white square in the shell and press V. When the ship isn't fighting other ships, PvE, the back loaders need to run to the front compartment and pull shells from there. Keep the shells in the back for PvP fights. The damage control group needs to help the back loaders moving shells from the front to the back. The back gun loaders should let damage control go through their area. The front loader should never let damage control move through his area unless there's a hole to fix there. Just like Logi, loaders don't stop for anyone. If someone's blocking you, ask them kindly to move, and if needed, press 2, pull out your sword, and give them a quick stab. Next up is the engineer. I'll keep it quick because it's quite simple. Make sure to save your kit so you can pull it automatically next time. Also, make sure your gas mask has a filter inside. First, be in the Destroyer Owner's Discord, stay in the middle compartment and press C to crouch. If the driver or captain says, right engine reverse, go to the right engine, press E to check its status, and left click with your wrench to change it. Keep repeating, right engine is reversed, so they know what's happening. If they say full forward, set everything forward, same for reverse. Also, don't forget, only call it out after you've changed it, so it doesn't make more confusing. Next up are the Marines, and remember, just have fun. When landing on a beach, have one person jump out first and build a blueprint for a field bridge. Have people on the ship with 5 metal beams ready. They will need to press left click from the top of the ship to build it. Before taking a marine kit, drop your damage control kit to the ground so in case of an emergency you will have your kit ready for you. Remember that no matter where you drop stuff in the ship, it won't despawn. It will auto-submit to the ship after 5 minutes. If there's an objective, focus on it. Don't just run around shooting at random stuff when you have a clear target. Don't use the weapons in the red circle. They're for fighting subs only. Use the machine guns in the blue area only during a landing or if the damage control leader tells you to. But you can take the 40 mil if you want, it's good against gunboat and tanks. The machine gun is useless 95% of the time, so don't waste time on it. When crossing a hex, also never shoot the 40mm gun or the machine gun even if the enemy ship is coming or you might be able to kill your own ship. If there's a queue to enter a hex, the DCO will call for a pool party. Submit your BMATs, jump in the water, and swim across. Make sure you have stamina first before jumping. After entering, don't move. Wait for the ship to cross, then swim back to it. Don't forget to set your spawn on the ship after crossing.
Oh yes, she's oh yes. La la nee, la la la, la la nee, la la la.
Being a crew member can get boring sometimes, so make sure you're in the regimental Discord. Don't be shy to ask for a link. If you have a second monitor or phone, watch the spotter stream to see what's happening, but don't talk in the Discord in combat if it's not super important. Remember to use local and squad voice chat. If you don't have a second screen, go to the Discord call, click on the pop-out icon, then press stay on top so it stays visible over other windows. In the end, a ship without these roles is just metal drifting at sea. You are the reason it sails, fights, and survives. Stay calm, help new players, keep your cool, and most importantly, don't forget to have fun